Hello, I'm Alexei Mikhailov and we're in Kekova, Turkey. Today we're gonna take a look at Bering 72. Unfortunately, it's gonna be just exterior look and some machinery because owner and guests on board, we would not like to disturb them inside. However, outside boat is ours and we will see the machinery, and I think it's gonna be a good tour. So here we are. This is the entrance. We start from the aft, and this is how we see the boat from the marina, and it's how we enter the boat. It's a nice three-section passerelle. So you see we're pretty far away. We're about 2 meters away from the dock. And here's another meaning of disembark and enter this boat. It's a transformer. It goes up, it goes parallel to the swim platform, it goes down underwater, and it's a good piece of equipment. Also, you can launch and retrieve your dinghy here. So you see the sockets for the cradle. So it's another way to deploy and retrieve your dinghy or jet ski, besides what we have up there, we will see later. It's another place for tender. You see this big transom door leads to the Lazaret. You see these bollards, heavy bollards, and 4 cleats for your dinghy. So we also have sockets for guardrails. So it's all guarded here. It's all internal area. Great place to fish, great place to enter the boat. And for swimming. You see how vast this cockpit is. This table can accommodate 10 people easily. Here's a little kitchenette. You can put portable gas stove here, electric grill, sink, fridge, freezer here, some storage space. And of course, mooring is very, very, very important. You can see it's a 2 massive bollards, and the capstan, I believe it's 2000 watts capstan, electric capstan. So for Mediterranean style of docking, it's a must. You have to have it because you're tying up and pulling on the front anchor. What else I can say about this cockpit? It's spacious, it's cozy, and what is very important here, this is the engine room ventilation. We have a grill on the outside. Right now, ventilation is working. You hear nothing because it discharged outside. So there is no noise on the way, no noise at anchor or at the marina. And the generator is running and the ventilation is running right now. And it's very, very, very quiet here. Now we are on the starboard sidewalk. So you see it's fairly wide, so 2 people can pass even with some belly. And it's really tall. So you are in the boat, you're safe, your center of gravity is low, and so you can feel safe. And also when it's a big beam wave, they're protecting very well. This bulwark is very solid, it's 6mm structural steel. And so it's very strong. So this boat is typical raised pilot house. You can see these 3 steps and you come into the elevated main deck. So we are still on the main deck. Here's the pilot house. So this is called, in the US it's called trawler, raised pilot house. That's what it is. And here's your classic Portuguese bridge. You know, it's very convenient to walk around, watch, and when you're docking, it's very easy to get out of the pilot house on either side. We are on a forward deck. You see, it's very, very usable. So these 2 settees, they're great. I love to sleep here. On Bering 65 we have exactly the same, and actually that side is my favorite. So they're 2 meters, they're like 7 foot long, and If you bring some pillows and blankets, it's a great bed here. And actually the working area is just this. So we have 2 anchors. We have 125 meter of chain on each. Maybe one is longer, I'm not sure. And here's the chain locker. So you see these poles, all this area is covered with the awning. It's a great area to gather together or have a quiet evening. If you bring a portable table, you can have a dinner here. So it's all usable space. So some emergency hatch here for master stateroom. You see many drains all over the place, so you can evacuate. Doesn't matter if boat is inclined, if it's inclined forward, if it's inclined sideways. We have drains everywhere, so the water will be effectively evacuated from this area, actually from all areas of the boat. So we are in a boat deck, and you can see here is 2 boats. We got nice Williams, I believe it's 4.2 meter Williams, and some other dinghy. So this is a diesel tender, and that one is gasoline tender. We have Steelhead Marine ES 2500 crane, capable of lifting 2,500 pounds. So we can launch it all, and then it's a dance floor. It's a very vast area. Also could be covered with awning, and it will be extension of the hardtop of the flybridge. So with some storage spaces on both sides, and another galley here. Actually, it's a full galley. Let us see. So we got fridge and freezer. We got a very good sized grill. It's a nice Canyon electric grill. And on another side, we have cooktop and sink. For all heavy cooking, you can use this galley, especially if you cook something which smells like seafood and stuff like this. So here's very simple 2 tables. You can lower them down and make it very, very, very big. It's not a sunbathing area, it's just a relaxing area. You can dine here for like 15 people or just spend a good time here. So here's the watertight door separating living quarters from the work area. So we enter to the crew area. So you can see right there, crew cabins for 2 people. Crew got a full head. So the laundry facility is right here, and the main electrical panel is right here. So there are 2 monitors here, and the switches is inside. You can operate from the touchscreen panel, from the Pilothouse, or the actual switches are all right here. Of course, some junction boxes is around, but mostly here. This is another watertight door, and we entering the engine room. Now we're in the engine room. Pretty good headroom. So we have 2 generators, 2 color generators on each side. We got a massive Seakeeper 35 right here in the center. And here's we hiding the water heaters, 2 water heaters, 76 liters each. And this is the sewer treatment plant by Headhunter. So this is running constantly, and we're processing our black and gray water. So we're legal in any jurisdiction. We can dump constantly, so the water get processed. It's based on chlorine, and so it's this boat have a 0 waste footprint. So here's the exhaust above the engine, and you can see the engine is covered. And it's a good sound barrier, so our engines are sitting in this kind of shield. Same like generators, not exactly the same, but it's similar to generators. They drastically reduce noise, especially noise for the salon, because above us is a salon. It's a very, how to say, very professional engine room. Here you can see it's a fuel management. We have 8 tanks, 6 main tanks and 2 day tanks on this boat. So the fuel management is pretty complex. We got reverse fuel polishing system, and also this is oil change system. We can change oil in all 4 diesel engines, 2 generators, 2 mains, and also 2 gearboxes. We can change oil just by flipping this switch. So you don't need to go anywhere. I believe, I'm not sure, but we have used a new oil tanks here. So in this area you can see it's all related to water. It's a water maker, water heater, water manifold, water pumps, hydroforce. It's all consolidated in one spot. All the hydraulic, it's got 2 hydraulic thrusters, and all the hydraulics by Slipner is in this corner under this generator. So, and of course there is not enough space in this engine room, and we overflow into Lazaret. Especially this boat has a system of a peak shaving shaft generators, and we have big bank of lithium ion batteries. So this boat can stay on the batteries, can quickly run 2 generators to charge up and shut down. And when we on the way, generators are not working because each engine generate about 7 to 8 kW continuously, which is enough with the peak shaving system we have and everything supplied by inverters. That's enough power on the cruising speed. We don't need the generators. Other than that, you can see it's very spacious. It's easy to work. Everything is reachable. Under me is seawater management system. We have 2 sea chests right here. It's a quick access. So this floor you can pull the floor panels, and you have a direct access to everything you need to reach. And here is the door to the Lazaret. Again, this is the watertight bulkhead. The bulkhead on another side is watertight, and also entrance to the crew area is also watertight bulkhead. Already here you have 3 watertight sections, as well as the master cabin is watertight, and the collision compartment. So it's 6 watertight compartments, 5 watertight bulkheads on this tiny 72-foot boat. It's impressive, even to me. We are in Lazaret. It's, like I said, it's a lot of equipment overflow. You see here all the inverter, electrical management is here. A big bunk of batteries in this corner, big electrical panel here. You know, this boat is complex, and with the peak shaving system and shaft generation, we do need the additional space. Also here we have a hydraulics for the steering. It's all consolidated here. It's a fly-by-wire. So the only hydraulic part of the steering is here. Everything else is electrical cable. Here we have an emergency steering in case everything fail. It's a manual steering. Sorry for the mess, because we have some work in progress. We're troubleshooting and making diagnostics for some of the electrical things. And you can see here it's a working area. It's a vise here. It's a nice toolboxes here, so you can do some work here. And it's a large pantograph door. It's a good space for road storage. We didn't attach anything yet, so it's nothing set up for fishing, but it will be. And of course, it's a lot of stuff you have to carry with you, and that's the place for this. So, and now we can get to the Pilothouse. So you can see it's a very vast pilot house. This is a pilot house, a dream of owner-operator. You can see here, nice settee and a table. You can dine here, you can work here. Here is a day head. And the close proximity is a galley. So you can service food over this counter behind the settee. It's all very convenient, and also you can watch when you cooking. So you can see it's a lot of equipment here. I can tell you it's everything you can dream about. So it's 2 Furuna systems, independent system, 2 radars, 2 of everything. We have remote control, ship monitoring system. 1 screen is dedicated to the ship monitoring system. 1 screen is dedicated to the CCTV, 8 cameras. Upper console is your equipment which you don't need to interact too often. It's basically your information up there, and you don't need to press buttons. Everything you need to operate is right here, and you can do it all from one spot. You don't need to jump from one side to another. And docking with a joystick is a marvel. It's a commercial grade data steering system. We use only data. It's the best equipment you can find. So 2 VHF radios, very, very, very good searchlight. The searchlight is state of the art here. This boat got everything you need for extensive travels, for long range passages. Everything is redundant on the electronic side as well. So, and you see the visibility from the pilot house to dream of. It's a good visibility, and when you're docking, you can see a swim platform. Basically, you can see 360 degrees. This pilot house is the best. I would never dock this boat from upstairs. From this point, you can see 360, and from this point, you can dock the boat the best. So we just finished this brief tour. It's a great vessel for owner operation. It's a good vessel for crew operation, and it accommodates 6 to 7 people in comfort of a super yacht with capability of super yacht. You can reach any destination on the planet on this boat in comfort and safety.